Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of the Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up? How you
What's
doing?
going, what's going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing good today. What's up with you, Jay, man? How you feeling today?
Excellent, excellent. Got a lot done already. I woke up early. It's a rarity, but I woke up really early. So
Got the much needed rest. I hope that you needed.
yeah, it happens every now and then where I actually get a lot of sleep throughout the night, and it's very rare, very rare. Usually I'm going to bed, right when the sun comes up.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's always good. I mean, your body, like we've been preaching, because on Average Day Joes, it's health, wealth, and happiness. That's our motto. So we always preach health as one of the main things, because health brings pretty much the other two. You can't, without health, you don't got nothing. And your body kind of tells you when you just like need that rest, because it's just too much sometimes.
Exactly.
Especially for you, because you're a bodybuilder. So it's like, you know what I mean. It gets pretty hard sometimes.
Yeah, I know that you're telling me. Just to recover, man. Recovery is the hard part.
Yep, definitely, definitely. Well, I know we got a lot of sports to get into today, so let's get into the NBA scores, man. We got some games going on today.
Yes, we do. Let me pull up some scores for you, man. Yeah, well, right now we got Pacers and Grizzlies. They're playing right now. The Pacers are up on the Grizzlies. That's a shocker, I'd say.
Pacers aren't
The
that good
Grizz
right now, right?
Who?
Pacers, they're not that good right now, right?
That's what I mean. So that's a shocker because the Grizzlies are pretty good. So,
Yeah, yeah,
you got the Celtics, they're beating up the Sixers. That's nothing new. That's a given. Magic and Hawks, very close game, 72-69 or 76-71 now. That should be close throughout. Nets and Cavs. The Nets are beating the Cavs. That's hopefully that stays. We want that to happen. You know what I mean? We want the
right,
Nets to keep that lead.
right.
Knicks and Bulls. Knicks are up on the Bulls. That's a close game. Bucks and Clips are at halftime. The Bucks are up. And then you got a few games later tonight. Lakers Blazers, Suns Spurs, and Hornets Nuggets.
Oh, nice,
Yeah. Shout out to
nice.
the Hornets. They played their ass off and they beat the Lakers yesterday. I was shocked.
Hey, were you like, damn, he called that one? Because I told you that was gonna happen.
I was shocked. Well, I mean, LeBron played. They had good games and they still lost. I
Yeah,
was like, huh. That was shocking to me. The Hornets are very weak. You know what I mean?
yeah. They just had
That was
something to
a,
prove after they got. I think they're just really pissed off.
yeah.
The whole trade ordeal that happened with the Lakers.
Yeah,
So
well, they turned them down. That's why. But that shocked me,
yeah.
especially because, like I said, LeBron play. Everyone played.
Yeah. Because I told you before the game that it was pretty much that's what was going to happen. I actually didn't watch it because I needed to go to work anyway.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but let me ask you: do you know if did Mark Williams play the center for the Hornets?
I'm pretty sure he did. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure he did play.
I wonder what his stats were for that game. That'll be
Let's
kind of
pull it
interesting.
up, man. Let's pull up the box score, bro. I can pull up the
Yeah.
box score right now.
I'm curious. Like, man, did he like? Is everybody like in
He
the
yeah, he
Lakers?
played 29 minutes.
Uh,
He had about 10 points. He had 9 rebounds, so he almost had a double-double, and he had a couple assists.
okay. So
He had a good game.
9 rebounds. And then who? Well, it was Nicholas Claxton, right, for Lakers. He probably
I,
didn't do anything close to that,
the
right?
let's see, Claxton. No, the Lakers don't. They don't have a center.
Well, we have Len, but I don't know if he even played or not.
He did play 10 minutes,
10
0
minutes.
points.
Oh my god! And Nicholas Claxton did not play at all.
There is no Claxton on the Lakers, bro.
Oh shit! Maybe I'm saying the wrong name then. Damn it.
The only other person on the Lakers that would be a center would be Jackson Hayes.
Oh Hayes. Yeah, I don't know
He
why.
he had 8 points. That's
Okay,
not terrible.
8 points.
But I mean, yeah, those are the only people that are going to play center for them. So
8 points. How many rebounds did he have?
Hayes had 4 rebounds.
Okay, so he didn't do anything as good as the other guy. So the other guy's definitely probably. I mean, he's a little bit better.
The other guy's just he plays center. That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
Who killed the Lakers? It looked like not obviously LaMelo Ball had a good game, but it was Miles Bridges. He had 29
Okay.
points.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that they had a problem with. It makes sense because he's a wing. So who's gonna guard like LeBron plays wing, so he doesn't really guard anymore in his old age, you know what I mean? So,
Right.
he's kind of earned that. So, and they don't have any wings to really guard, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
the one they did have they got rid of. Or yeah, remember? Max Christie?
Yep.
Yeah, that was the one they did have and they got rid of him. He went to where Dallas, I believe, with
Yeah.
AD.
Yep.
Yeah, he
Yep.
went with eight. Oh, yeah. So basically, the two defensive players they had, they got rid of,
Yeah. So we're a very offensive team right now.
and that's why you lost that game. That makes sense. I get
Yeah.
it. All right.
It is what it is. Hopefully, we can redeem ourselves with Portland tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's Portland. So, well, actually, you know what? I shouldn't say that. They've actually been playing. They've been playing well lately for that young team.
Exactly.
So, big ups to them.
Any notable games for tomorrow that we should?
Yeah, I'd say the ESPN games. You
Yeah.
got Knicks and Cavs. That'll be a good one because that's a battle of, the East. You
Yeah.
know, obviously, I believe both those teams are below Boston. You know what I mean? Not standings wise, but I believe that would be like they're like the 2 and 3. You know,
Right. Right.
and then the other one would be Timberwolves Rockets right after. That'll be a
Oh,
good
that'd
game.
be a good game, man.
The Dubs play the junior Dubs too. The Kings. So you got Dub Nation against the Kings. They both have the same record, so that'll be another good game. That's local stuff.
What's your prediction on that one?
They're playing in SAC. I'm going with the Dubs, man, because they're gonna have to kick it in gear, especially they got Jimmy Buckets now. So
Yeah.
I'll say they actually have a better line. There's no more De'Aaron Fox there. They don't
Yeah.
have to worry about that guy now. I know they have Zach LaVine, but I still don't think the Kings are better than the Warriors. So
The only thing that with the Warriors is they don't really have they have Draymond Green, but they don't have a real big man. Looney's not like a real big man for them.
of course he
And
is.
he is,
What's
but
wrong?
not.
What he's 7 feet tall.
He acts like one and stuff, but he's not
That's
like,
what I
I don't
mean.
know.
He plays like a big man. He can't shoot any threes. He gets hella rebounds. He blocks shots. He's just very slow. He's a big man.
Well, that's what it is.
He's not the new age big man. That's the difference. He plays like an actual big man. Nothing wrong with that.
So if I feel like if Warriors are going to be really hot from the outside shots and like mid range, or maybe not even mid range, but outside shots, I think they'll win for sure. But Sabonis, I think will kind of keep the inside guarded pretty well.
Yeah, of course. But he's taller than Sabonis for sure.
Yeah, but he doesn't look that. I'm shocked that you said he's 7 feet tall because he doesn't not look that tall to me.
Kevon Looney, yeah, he's just really slow. The way he runs, he's just very slow motion. That's it.
He's a little bit older too, right? He's not young anymore.
Yeah, well, he's been playing, dude. He was like Iron Man for the Warriors. He played like 7 straight seasons, and he didn't even miss a game.
Oh, I know.
So that's what I mean. He's a solid center, man. He's just the reason why they can't play him all the time is if a team has a big man that shoots outside.
Right.
So Sabonis, you're not going to catch Sabonis shooting threes. So you put Looney in, you're fine. And they have that other guy. That kid. He played in the Rising Stars game. His name's Jackson Davis. He's actually he's the new age big man.
Oh, okay.
He's actually pretty good. He's a youngster, but he's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's actually whoever drafted that guy, like I think it's Dunleavy now who's in charge of that stuff. He did a good job picking that guy.
Did he?
He's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, it's I didn't even know who that was, and I was like, damn, that kid's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's pretty good. So yeah, but that should be a good game locally,
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, you have Steph and you have Jimmy. Come on, bro. That's pretty solid. So like you said, you have mid range right there with Jimmy Buckets.
Yeah.
You got Steph on the outside. You're fine.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be a good one. Definitely will be a good one to see. Well, we got some breaking news from San Antonio, man. What's happening out there, brother?
Oh man, poor Wemby, bro. Like he has I mean, he was diagnosed with this. It's called like a deep vein thrombosis, and it's in his right shoulder. And they said he's out the rest of the season. I was like, oh damn, that's terrible. That's a terrible thing because it's has to do with blood clots. It's what Chris Bosh had, and after Bosh had that, he literally like retired, man.
Right.
That which sucks. Like this kid is pretty young to have that, and that sucks, man. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to monitor that because that's a terrible thing, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hopefully they get it under control, like it passes, and then he's cool. You know what I mean? Because he's young. He still has to build. He has to build himself, lift. You know what I mean? Like he's got a lot of years to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it says it's in his shoulder, not his heart. I mean, Chris Bosh had it in his heart, which I think.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, blood clots are blood clots. So you could have it in your leg. It's still you need to take care of that and make sure it's okay.
Right.
Obviously it's something major to them because it's in his shoulder, right? But he's like, oh, we're sitting him the rest of the year. You see what I mean? Like that's someone who should be playing. He needs to build up everything.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that sucks. That sucks for Wemby, dude.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's all right, heals up, gets back on the court next year. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, that was trending pretty high. I was like, oh damn. So yeah, that hurts them.
I got like a little report on it from from X, from some of the analysis. Do you want to hear that video or not really?
Yeah, you can put. You mean the video of what? Oh, of Wemby?
But yeah, like the analyst talking about his condition.
Yeah, let's hear it.
It's from X, so let's hear it real quick.
Oh, I love it. Let's hear it.
Our senior insider joins us now. Shams, this diagnosis, it was shocking. We just saw Victor play in the All-Star game. What happened between that game Sunday and now?
Malik, I'm told that Victor Wembanyama had started to feel symptomatic, and he went into the post-All-Star break Monday, Tuesday, taking time for himself, taking downtime, and hoped to feel better, but he did not. He was still feeling symptomatic from my understanding, and that's when the Spurs and when Wembanyama started to administer a battery of tests over the last 24 to 48 hours that found this blood clot in his right shoulder, and the sides are now going to huddle on treatment plans and options for a player who's just 21 years old and an ascending star.
Yeah, really.
See? Damn, man. See what I mean? That just came about. You see what I'm saying, bro? That's terrible. That's terrible, man.
They said he's 21 years old, right?
Yeah, he's a rookie, of course.
No, I know. 21 years old.
That's what I'm saying. He's 21 and he has this. That, man, hopefully this is like a one-time thing, man, because that's not a good look.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that sucks, man. Yeah. Hopefully he's cool, man, because like he seems like a good kid. Yeah, and especially if he starts working out and really like beasting, oh dude, that guy's gonna be an animal in the league.
Right.
He's 7'5". That's a big dude, man.
Is he the tallest in the league? Do you know? Who's the tallest in the league?
Without a doubt, bro. Who's taller than him?
Yeah, I know.
The only other tall guy like that tall is on the Celtics. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Porzingis.
Oh.
No, come on. The Celtics, bro. Bol 7 feet tall. Porzingis is like, what, 7'2", 7'3".
I wasn't thinking about Bobo. I was actually thinking about Taco Fall. I'm my bad.
He's not in the league no more.
Oh, he's not even in the league anymore. I didn't know.
Nah, Taco Fall was on the Celtics a few years ago. Yeah. He played in the G League for them, man. I don't know why he never played. Like, he only played a few games, really.
He was tall.
He was like 7'6".
Okay,
7'6". But yeah, he doesn't. Obviously, he doesn't play because he was a true big man too. He couldn't shoot. He could block shots. He could rebound and he could dunk.
I know.
He could literally stand there and dunk like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Wembanyama, he's got a nice shot.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Like he's got a nice shot from 3. He can dribble. He could drive. It's pretty crazy.
What is the San Antonio standing right now out in the West?
They're not. They're nothing special, dude. San Antonio's like they're up and coming. They're rebuilding. That's why That's why they got De'Aaron Fox. Like, okay, we got Fox to pair with Wemby. Now we got to build around them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's your core right there.
So they weren't even playoff contenders?
No. Are you kidding me? No, they're probably down, very down.
But,
They're probably number 12, maybe.
Oh, okay. But Warriors are supposed to be playoff contenders, right? This year.
Well, they just made the trade for Jimmy. So after this trade, I think highest they'll be that they could probably be the 6th or 7th seed.
6, 7, okay.
They'll make the playoff, but if they make 6, they don't have to be in the play-in. If they're at if they're like the last 4, then they'll have to do the play-in.
Right.
7, 8, 9, 10. So they may I'm banking on the fact that Jimmy and Steph can get them to 6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I honestly think the Lakers will fall a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Lakers will. What are the Lakers, like number 5?
Yeah, they've actually been moving up because we won a bunch of games in the last.
That's what I mean. And then but you made that trade. No more defense.
So we just lost our. But then we won. We still won after the trade, like 2 games, and then we just lost.
But you just had your All-Star. After All-Star is when everything resets. I feel
that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to really see, but
So Lakers are number 5 right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I think the Warriors catch up to them easily. You know what I mean?
You got Spurs at number 12, like you said. Warriors is number 10 right now. So you think?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're number 10. And they're playing sack. So that's what I'm saying. This game is going to be important to them to win because they got to start winning some games so they can move up.
Both Warriors and Sac are at 28 wins and 27 losses.
That's what I'm saying. They're tied. That's what I mean. They're tied.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's important for them to win. That's what I mean. I think they'll pull off a W for sure. They're going to have to pull off a good amount of W's. I think, like I said, I think they get up to the 6th seed, maybe 7th.
Yeah,
one of those.
And both
with Jimmy.
Both Timberwolves and Clippers are both at 31 wins right now.
Well, are they 4 and 5?
Clippers is 6 and Timberwolves is 7.
Oh, so 6 and 7. So see what I mean? Okay, so they're 6 and 7. Yeah, so I think there'll be a lot of flip-flop places in the West.
There's going to be for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like all those teams they're very close to each other.
Yeah, Thunder is just like it'll be hard to catch up to Thunder. 10 losses only, and they got 44 wins already.
Well, yeah, they're like the Cavaliers.
That's crazy. Cavs,
that's what I mean. So
they're both exactly the same, 44 and 10.
That's what I'm saying. They're the Cavs in the West, and it's like that's what I mean. Do I believe? But see, the difference is, do I believe the Cavs can beat the Celtics in a 7-game series? Hell no.
Right.
The Thunder, I believe if you have a really good Nuggets team like playing good, that they could beat the Thunder.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So that I believe the Thunder's beatable. It just depends on who they play in the playoffs.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not one to believe in the youngster team, let's just say. You know?
Definitely.
So they just, to me, they have to prove themselves. You know? Hey, I don't care. I'm rooting for them. If I see the Celtics and Thunder, hey, cool. Bring them on.
I know.
Bring them on. I'll say gentleman sweep 4-1.
Yeah.
No problem. Oh yeah, no problem. They don't, because basketball is about matchups. You know what I mean? I don't think that they can match up like with the C's at all.
I'll say 80% matchups, 20% because especially now that we know the NBA has been kind of suffering viewership. I think they're going to make it a point to try not to make games that are going to be like sweeps type thing where they're going to try to make it as exciting as possible to get more viewership.
Well, that means they would have to have. Well, actually, the Thunder have been playing good the past couple of years. We probably won't see another. Well, maybe Mavericks Celtics again. The Mavericks, if they depends on when AD comes back.
Right.
You put AD in there with that lineup, they'll be solid. They'll be solid. But he's hurt. He's hurt right now. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's still got a few weeks to come back. So. That's going to really hurt their placement too in the West.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so I don't know what they're going to be ranked, come playoff time, but I think AD will be ready for the playoffs. That's what I mean. That will change that team's dynamic when he's there.
Yeah,
they'll be a lot better when he starts.
Exactly. Cool. Well, that is our sports news for today. It's going to be exciting to see what's going to happen with all this NBA stuff that's happening. But let's move on and let's get into some world news for you guys. So, they've been trying to make a Hamas or, Israel, Palestine. They've been trying to make peace, and there was conditions that, hostages from both sides had to be released. And finally, Hamas did release the hostages that they had, but some of them were actually dead, 4 of them. So they were just bodies. They weren't like alive anymore. So it was the mother of 2 young boys. They were saying that Hamas murdered them while in captivity. Were among the bodies returned to Israel on Thursday. Before the return of the remains of the 4 slain hostages, Hamas said the bodies would include 2 toddlers and a retired journalist and activist. However, Israel's National Institute of Forensic Medicine could only determine the identity of 2 of the bodies, the young boys. So during the identification process, it was also determined that the additional body received is not that of Shiri Bibas, and no match was found for any other hostage. This is an anonymous, unidentified body, so they don't even know if the bodies they're getting from them. I mean, if they might have been that brutally, like looking that they couldn't identify him, or even like with forensics. Based on intelligence available, forensics findings from the identification process, Ariel and Kafir Bibas were brutally murdered by terrorists. So that's what they were saying. Yeah, it's basically the reason. I mean, this is trending, and I think the reason why it's trending is because they were supposed to go into peace, and with this happening, this might kind of make it so that Israel does not want to, they're not going to hold their end up of the whole peace agreement. And it looks like whoever's in charge of getting that war settled so that there will be peace is going to have a lot on their hands, because, they basically gave them a bunch of bodies. They didn't even give them like people that were alive, and those bodies were not even some of the people that they said. So yeah, this was part of the agreement, was the return of hostages on February 1st. It's been 20 days. So it took a while to get those hostages. There was also, I guess they had, it was for a ceasefire deal, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It says about 70 hostages remain in Hamas custody. Nearly all of the remaining hostages, including Israeli soldiers, are men, and about half are believed to be dead. So yeah, there's still a lot more work to be done, guys. There's 2 sides to every story, so I'm not siding with anybody, but I am saying that in order for this to happen, we definitely need this to, we need these negotiations to go through, so that the peace talks can be done, and everything will be all right. Yeah, it's pretty sad, but I just wanted to kind of report on that because it is trending news. So, all right. Well, that being said, that is our world news for today. Let us move on and let us talk about a little bit about Epstein. What's going on with Epstein, Jay?
Well, the head of the FBI now, Cash, he is about to release the Jeffrey Epstein files. A lot of people are very concerned about this, as you know. You had people like Bill Gates, really trying to lobby against Cash Patel, you know what I mean? And right. Adam Schiff as well, considering Adam Schiff and Jeffrey Epstein had like 256 emails. So big ups to Cash Patel, and I think he'll do a great job as the lead. So it's going to be cool when he releases that, because everyone should be able to see that, Yeah.
So
you know what I'm saying?
It's Epstein and a bunch of other things too, right? Not just Epstein. Case
well, that's what's trending. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've reported on the other things. I mean, you could mention them if you like. There's a couple of other things you could mention, but I mean, that's what's trending right now.
Yeah. Basically, Epstein is the one trending, but then they're also going to release, which we talked about before, the JFK assassination.
Yeah, exactly.
So supposedly some UFO stuff. So I don't know. It's going to be kind of cool.
They have to. So you don't want the people in a panic. If you don't believe in aliens and UFOs, then you have some serious other things going on. But they have to prep the world for this because why? We're going to be in space very soon. They're having a space station. We've talked about this before. We're going to be up there and we're going to have to see everything.
Right.
And we don't want people to be shocked.
Definitely.
So that's why things are starting to get released. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But personally, I'm about this Epstein thing because of what happened.
Yeah.
Everyone deserves to know. You know what I'm saying?
That was terrible.
And well, everyone deserves to know, especially about the whole everything that's been going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know there's a lot of people that involved that are very concerned, but yeah, they were involved, and everyone deserves to know who you are. Exactly. So you know what I mean? Like enough is enough.
True that.
So this guy seems like he means business, and I'm glad he was chosen, and he doesn't seem afraid of the job. So let's do it.
Right.
He's got President Trump behind him. Everyone's behind him up there. So hopefully,
Right.
Let's see this stuff. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready.
Totally agree with you on that one.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It does say that Kash Patel is basically creating a task force of 7 House Republicans that are dedicated to the declassification of all these secrets.
Good. That's what we need.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, man. The deep state is in they're like, uh-oh. You know what I'm saying? They're like, uh-oh. So good. They're about to be exposed. That's what we want.
Exactly.
Get them out of there, man. You know what I'm saying?
And that means, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, we got to see who's in on this, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Enough is enough, because if you do your research, you know a lot of the people that are involved in this. We just need to see it. That's it.
And that being said, so my next topic was also Kash Patel because he actually just got sworn in today.
Yeah.
But the thing is, because of probably the whole Epstein thing, like everybody knows they're going to get exposed. Mm-hmm. It looks like he barely was even able to get sworn in. Like it was like by very marginal, almost like he didn't get in because I bet you a whole bunch of people.
He is in. What are you talking about?
Huh?
He is in.
No, that's what I'm saying. He just got sworn in. He got. I'm sorry, not sworn in. He got confirmed today, but it was a narrow seat. It was a narrow Senate vote. That's what they're saying.
Oh, it was.
Yes. Yeah, I have the article pulled up right here, but yeah, it says it's a narrow Senate vote. So meaning there's probably a lot of people, even probably in politics, that were involved. You know what I mean?
Figures.
And that's why, because dude, if you're in the Senate, why? If you know that he's going to release all these files, why wouldn't you? But Jay, do you know what the vote was for the Senate?
No.
51-49.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So that means there's more involved than we think.
Right. So it says that because usually you would have all the Republicans voting yes, but what happened was that Senator Mitch McConnell, he voted he voted. It says that he voted yes, but it looks like he might have voted no. I don't know. But it says that Lisa Murkowski from Alaska, she's a Republican, and Susan Collins, they both voted no. 51-49. So okay, that's probably why. Yeah,
it's very weird. Why?
For Kash Patel to be the FBI director.
But why would they vote no?
I don't know. That's
very odd. It's very odd.
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't seem right. But whatever. I didn't read the article. I didn't read that article, so I'm not sure. I didn't know it was that close of a vote. I'm like, huh? That's weird to me. Like, why wouldn't you want this dude to be lead and then start releasing stuff? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, on top of that, they said that the Democrats, they used their political weight to delay Patel's confirmation vote earlier this month. So he should have already.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I thought this would be a slam dunk vote. Like, okay, cool, confirm. You know what I mean? Like, just like that.
Right.
I already knew that it got pushed back. I remember hearing about that.
Exactly.
So
that's
interesting.
And like we said, that's all done on purpose because they don't want to be exposed. They're like, we have to backtrack now and make sure that there's nothing that's going to leak out that's like coming from us.
Well, it's about to leak out. It's about to leak out. It is time. It is time. We're gonna be reporting on everything too, because a lot of things are gonna be released.
It's going to be crazy, but shout out to the 20 people watching. You guys gotta like and subscribe to our channel because there's going to be so much information coming out, and we're going to be breaking like news every day, Monday through Friday, to you guys about all these crazy things happening. And we definitely want you guys to know the alpha on all this stuff that we're going to be putting out there that's happening.
Damn right, man. Got to let it be known, man. Got to let the people know.
Exactly. We definitely dig a little bit deeper in than just the surface to kind of find out some of this stuff and what's happening. We like to think outside the box.
Always, man. Always. Got to make it happen, man. Always. Exactly.
So, but yeah, that is our other political news with Kash Patel, because we were just talking about him. So yeah, he won. He won the Senate vote, and he is in now. It is 100%. Done, but it was very, 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 very narrow vote. So, but he did get in. So thank God for him to be able to do this and expose this. That's basically what we wanted to say about that. And let us move on because we got Jay with some celebrity news for us, man. What's going on with the celebs?
Well, the first thing, Martin Scorsese. He has plenty of films I love, but he is coming out with a new film starring The Rock, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Emily Blunt. It's going to be a crime thriller. They describe it as The Departed meeting Goodfellas, which, man, both those movies are excellent. I know you've seen both. Mm-hmm. Very excellent movies. So hopefully that's going to be a good one, The caption that said, an aspiring mob boss who fights rival crime factions for control over the underworld of the Hawaiian Islands. So it should be very interesting. Hopefully I like all those actors, obviously. So that's going to be, to me, I think it's going to be a good one. So
it's going to be a movie or like a series type thing?
It says crime thriller. So I'm guessing it's a movie.
A movie. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I mean, I don't really see Leonardo, like DiCaprio and The Rock and Emily Blunt doing a series. I believe this is going to be a movie.
What's kind of funny is that we don't know this for sure, but we kind of it could be possible that that Leonardo had been kind of related, has some maybe related issues with the whole Epstein thing, or maybe
of course he does. Well, yeah. Why do you say that?
No, because we talked about this before on the show, like.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I know Leo dates the youngsters. We know this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He has a thing for it, and but I'm not one to judge people. I know that sounds bad, but what you do in your own time is your own time. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it doesn't take away from him being an excellent actor.
No, definitely.
That's what I say. You know what I mean? Like, as long as girls are, I'll say over 18 at least. You know what I mean? Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I know that. Yeah, I hope he wasn't on this whole Epstein list. I don't know if he was, but
I mean, it would make sense. He probably took the role because, like, you know what, I'm gonna be in Hawaii if anything comes down on me. I'm going straight to like freaking Philippines or somewhere. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm out.
Well, he really could, because he'll be in the islands and he'll be like, hey, yep, I'm out. I'm going to where I can't be extradited.
Exactly.
Howdy. You know what I mean? So he'll be filming. You're right about that. But Scorsese, that film's gonna be, all Scorsese films are excellent, bro. Like you can't like all his films are excellent. So I'm actually looking forward to it,
And I mean, every time that they do pair up with him and Leonardo, they always make great films because they've had a lot of good films already together.
Always, man. That's what I'm saying.
But
that's not the only movie news I have.
No, definitely.
Okay.
Hey, I just wanted to mention one more thing before you move on about that one, though.
Yeah.
This is actually based on a true story.
It is?
Yeah,
that'll make it even better.
Right.
Oh, good. I didn't see that part. Good. I'm glad, because now it's going to be based. I love it when they base it on a true story.
Oh, me too. Makes it that much more like you want to actually watch it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Oh, good. This will be a good one. I bet you it'll come out a couple of years. So
Exactly.
yeah, that'll be good, man.
Cool. Yeah. What is the other celebrity news?
Other movie news. James Bond was trending, and I'm like, oh man, you know me, I'm a big James Bond fan, man. I've been watching James Bond since I was young because Sean Connery.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you always got to have an excellent Bond. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Like it makes the movies that much better. But so Amazon bought the rights to James Bond. So I'm just wondering, obviously, who's gonna be James Bond now? Because Daniel Craig is done. He did his stint. You know what I mean? He did his last movie, so there is no James Bond at the present moment. I'm hoping since Amazon bought these rights that they choose the right guy. You know what I'm saying?
Who, in your opinion, though, would be who would be a good replacement? In your opinion.
So I'll tell you this: you always got to have a British guy for James Bond. You know what I mean? Because it's MI6. He has to be a British dude, no matter what. I don't care what anyone says. Huh?
Jason Statham.
I mean, he'd be typical for the James Bond role for sure. He would play it excellent.
I don't see anybody else British that would do the role.
That's what I mean. I'd have to look at the list of British actors or stuff, and no one pops to my mind. But you have to have a British James. It's just how it's always been.
Yeah.
Like if you look at everyone who's played it, like from Sean Connery to Roger Moore to what Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan, you always have a solid Bond, like British dude. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I don't know. I'd have to look at a list of actors. You know what I mean? But yeah, hopefully they pick someone good because James Bond is very important.
Well, definitely.
Like I can't tell you how many Bond films I've watched over the years, bro. You know what I mean? You'll see a Bond film on definitely sometime, like in the background. You probably have already seen one on.
No, definitely. Have you seen any of them in that movie theater that you like to go to?
Because so they haven't had a new Bond movie in at least a few years. Daniel Craig's last one came out like I can't remember when it was. I have them all on DVD. It was called It's Time to Die Tonight, No Time to Die Tonight. I can't remember, but once he did his last stint, it was done. So once they do have a new one, I guarantee it'll be in 4DX and I'll be seeing it because all James Bond movies are all action packed, and he's always driving some excellent Aston Martin, as you know. Like, that's one of the only foreign cars, like, because remember when I had my parking lot, I drove all the foreign cars always,
right.
And that's one of the only foreign cars that I love that I would spend money on for sure. Aston Martin, man. Oh, man, without a doubt, bro. One of my favorite cars. It's not even close.
They look super nice, but our boy Talal, his uncle had one, like the sporty one.
Which one?
I forgot. I don't know the models of the Aston Martins, but it was the sporty one. Like it was a 2-door one. Like it's just super nice, like super sporty. I'll show you a picture if I pull it up later on. But
please do, man. I'm curious which one he had.
I talked to him about it, and he told me that is the worst car he ever bought, mechanically wise.
What do you mean mechanically wise? Because he couldn't work on it?
That it would always break down on him. Like that it was just like it was not a good mechanical car sounding, like a good mechanically sounding car.
So he wasn't able to work on it, you're telling me?
Yeah, I mean those kind of cars. I mean, those are super high end cars.
Yeah, of course.
Those are not a type of car where I feel like a lot of people would work on them themselves.
Well, you kind of. I mean, if you like I said, like you kind of need people to work on, unless you're just leasing a car, which I don't know. I don't lease. Yeah. But like, especially with like German automobiles, British and all that stuff, that are high end like that.
Yeah.
Like you have to be able to work on your own car no matter what. Because if you don't, you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on the car.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to have some type of knowledge. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah. But I told you I had that. So when I had that guy that that one customer at my lot that had 38 cars, every time I would drive that dude's Vanquish, oh dude, I felt like James Bond in that thing, bro. I believe that Yeah, that was like, dude, that was one of the best cars I've ever driven, dude. The Aston Martin Vanquish.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Vanquish?
it was ridiculous. Yeah, it was ridiculous, bro. It was one of the coolest cars I've ever drove. And he had some extra thing on it to where it was like there was like a joystick up top. That's how I was controlling it. Like a little thing, like
Yeah.
just like that. It was insane, bro. I was like, dude, is it? How do I drive this? Like, it was one of the
Yeah,
coolest cars I ever been in, bro. He had so many extra things on it that I wouldn't be surprised if it had guns in the back to shoot out of it, bro. That dude had 38 cars though. No, seriously, he had 38 cars. You know what I mean?
that's great.
Yeah, like I drove the Rolls Royce, you know what I mean? The Bentleys, all of them, but nothing compared to that Aston.
Yeah, I'm looking at the pictures
You know
right
what I'm
now.
saying?
It looks like Talal's uncle might have had a DB12.
Okay, DBs are cool. The DBs are cool.
Yeah,
The DBs are
they
cool.
look sporty.
They're a little different. Yeah, yeah. They're for sure. They're for sure. I've seen the DB sections, man. They're cool. You know what I mean?
I'm going to share this with the people. So this is kind of like the one that we know our buddy's friend was driving, and then you said the guy you knew. Which one was he driving?
He had a Vanquish.
Vanquish. So that one is
Yeah, Vanquish. That was back. Yeah, that's like.
No, that's not.
Yeah, he had a Vanquish.
That's
Thing was
that's
badass,
Advantage,
dude. They had what?
They got so here 2024 so they got a Vanquish and they got a Vantage. They like to use the V's.
Oh, they got a Vantage now? Okay. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I obviously haven't looked at Astons in a long time, you know what I mean? I usually only see them when I have my lot, but I don't see them too much out here. But all the James Bond movies, James Bond always drives the Aston.
This is the one I would take if I could take one.
Which one is that?
Valhalla.
Oh, so that's like a new.
It's a 2024 model. It says VALHALLA.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a 4.0 twin turbo flat plane crank V8, developing a total of 1,012 horsepower.
Jesus Christ, that's stupid fast. It figured you would take that one. You said twin turbo?
Twin turbo. It's only
that's crazy.
It only costs $800,000.
800,000?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it? Oh, Jesus. What?
No big
Hey, it's
deal,
okay.
man.
No big deal. No big deal.
I'll get that by the time I'm 65.
I sure hope not, man. I sure hope you have more hustle than that, bro.
I just joking around.
You know what I mean? But that's one of the out of, like I said, driving all the foreign cars, man, you know, that I'm blessed enough to have and drive, you know what I mean? That was my favorite without a doubt. Like later in life, obviously I have all American cars now, besides, you know, the one foreign one, the Lexus I have, but
yeah,
that's the only other foreign car I would want for sure.
Lexus is real good. I mean, that's a Toyota, so it's a real good car, you know?
That's what I mean. Yeah, I've had that car a long time, dude. You know that.
Yeah.
I've had that car so long. Obviously, I haven't driven it in a few years, but yeah. But yeah, bro.
So yeah, it looks like Jason Statham will be the new James Bond, guys.
I don't know if he's gonna agree to it, dude. I don't know if he'll agree to that. I don't know. Like I said, I got to see a list of people, but yeah, it's got to be a British cat for sure.
I wonder. I'm curious. Like British actors. Let me see.
I'd have to see, man. It's a tough one, man, because like I said, you got to have the right person. You know, James Bond got swag.
It's like a trending topic because a lot of people are actually looking at.
That's what I'm saying. Like, well, because James Bond, you got to have the swag, bro. Like, you don't. You to pull that role, you gotta be that dude that you look at like, oh yeah, that dude's got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Hopefully Amazon picks a good one.
I'm gonna show you the pictures of the three that they're kind of like the top.
Let me see. I want to see here. I'm curious, man. Come on.
And Jason is not even in one of them, bro.
That's weird. Let me see. I can't see. Who are those people? Who is it?
One of them is, let's see, who knows? I have no idea. I've never seen any of these.
You have no. It doesn't say any of the names.
Not like I'd have to go through the whole article, but then the picture gets taken out. So let me see real quick. Chris Nolan. It says Chris Nolan. Have you ever heard of Chris Nolan?
I mean, I've only heard of Christopher Nolan, but he's a director.
Oh, that's director. Never mind. That's It's actually talking about directors for.
Oh, whooped.
I thought this was talking.
Okay. Well, if they have Christopher Nolan directing, we're good. We're starting great. Now we need the actual actor. Come on.
So the actor, it says Aaron Taylor Johnson, this is what he looks like right here.
Aaron Taylor Johnson. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I mean, just by looking at him though, I mean, I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know. I got to hear him talk. I got to see, I got to see if he's fit. I got to see, like, if he got swag. Like, come on, What has he been in other things?
It looks like he got swag, but mine is the polka dot shirt. He got swag.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't know what movies he's in. I got to see what movies he's in.
He said it says that he's a Bond adrenaline junkie.
Oh, okay, well that's good, but I got to hear him talk.
Yeah,
that's another thing.
Then you got Theo James. Theo James.
Okay.
He's from the Divergent film series.
Yeah, I've heard. The name sounded familiar. So, yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
And then you got Paul Mescal. I heard of him. He might actually be I think he actually might do okay. Like he looks. His face. He has like that facial. Like he could do that kind of role.
Yeah, I got you. The guy before it though, he's not that bad. Like I don't know if he has that swag though.
The guy before this guy?
Yeah.
He definitely played the part.
He definitely has the look for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. So he could definitely do it. Yeah, I would say him. I say he has a kind of more of that like James Bond facial features. I would say him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let me see between. I'm just trying to compare the two.
Who else? Is there anyone else?
Yeah, there's a couple. Let me check. You got Callum Turner. That guy, no. This guy right here.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who
see
that
the
is.
picture, right?
Yeah, I just don't know who that is.
Yeah, but
what was he in?
The Boys in the Boat.
I don't know what that is.
It's a sports drama.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is.
Yeah, and I guess
like I said,
he played has appeared in a diverse slate of films, from the video game to film adaptation Assassin's Creed to Harry Potter. He's not going to be a good one, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if we talk. I don't know if we go with that swag, man. But
yeah, exactly. And then you got James Norton.
I don't. What's he in?
He's a sociopath in Happy Valley.
I don't know that one.
And in Rogue Agent, he's also a tipsy vicar in Grantchester. Yeah.
These are the people they're choosing?
These are the people that are most talked about to choose the role. And then you got Reggie Jean Page, which sounds French to me, but we're talking about him. What do you think of him?
I don't know, man.
Would the Britons accept a colored James Bond, or is that something that is just because
I don't know, man. That that was a talked about subject when Daniel Craig ended, because a lot of people wanted Idris Elba. You know Idris, and he would actually be a solid James Bond just because the way his swag, the way he looks, and how he talks. Have you actually heard him talk?
Probably not. No.
Idris Elba. You know who Idris Elba is, right?
I have to see. If I see the picture, I know. I know.
He's in hella movies, bro.
Is he?
Like, yeah. Have you seen like Hobbs and Shaw?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a black dude. That's the what's it called? The villain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. But that was talked about, like you said. Would they accept that as a James Bond for the Brits? You know what I mean?
That's all it would be, was the Brits, because Americans, I don't think we would have any problem with it. Like, I wouldn't have a problem with it at all.
Yeah, but I mean that's a British character, so I think that's what I mean. I don't know. I think, like between like a Jason Statham or Idris Elba, I think those would be excellent choices compared to what I just saw.
Yeah. So,
maybe they're trying to get younger with James Bond. I get it, but You know, I think you got to have someone. I don't know.
Let's
I'd
see,
have to, like I said,
let's see
be
if there's any
interested.
other ones real quick. That was that one, and then you got Damon Idris. Did this Damson Idris? Idris. You know who he is, right?
No, I
He's
can't
from
tell.
Snow. He was the main character in Snowfall. Remember, I was telling you about that like a while ago. That series.
I never saw it. Remember?
Oh, dude, that was man. You got to watch that series.
Yeah,
It's
you told
about
me it was a good series. You did
yeah,
tell
yeah,
me.
yeah. So him, I don't know. I thought he's only 31 years
I
old.
know. I know who that is. Like I seen him, you know, but I
Yeah,
just never. I never seen that series.
yeah. I don't think he will be good just because he's too young. He's only 31, so I don't think that he would be a good James Bond. And I know him on Snowfall for basically in Snowfall they it was like when he was like a dealer. You know, he was selling a bunch of like crack or coke. So I don't know if he'll be a good James Bond after all that.
That's pretty funny, man.
So they got him. Let's see if anybody else. They got Henry Cavill. Cavill.
Oh, Henry Cavill. Oh,
Cavill?
he's British. Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, there you go. That out of all those people, there you go.
You think
He'll
him?
win. That's the yeah. He's been in hella movies. He's actually a really solid actor.
But he kind of has more of like a. He doesn't have that like kind of roughish look. He you know what I'm saying? He's like he kind of looks a little
You
bit.
got yeah, but he has the right. Have you seen him in a lot of movies? He has the right swag. He
Does he?
definitely does. Oh yeah, he's in hella movies, bro.
I guess if he shaved his head a little bit, like made his short hair like a little bit. I
Yeah,
guess.
so a lot of the movies he does have short hair. He doesn't look like that all the time, bro.
Well, I got you.
Yeah,
So
man, he definitely doesn't look like that all the time. Trust me.
Yeah.
He would actually be a solid one. I didn't even know he was British. Oh, that's crazy.
So they got him, and then let's see, they got Aaron Pierre, this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's from Jon Stewart and DC's latest superhero series, Lanterns. He's 6'3", and he has hazel eyes. Britons might accept that.
You funny, bro.
Showed off his martial arts and boxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu skills. So he's got the skills. He probably got some swag.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you got to have the skills for sure. You got to be you got to know how to fight, kick some ass. You know,
I could definitely see him doing it. I think he would do a good job of it. You know,
I think so.
What do you think? You think so?
Maybe.
Yeah. He has that kind of more like a little bit of a rougher look to him, but but I definitely.
You don't want it too rough though, man.
That's what
You
I'm
don't
saying.
want too rough of a look.
I think especially like if he has hazel eyes, bro, like that's gonna really stand out in James Bond.
Yeah. No, I get you.
So you got that, and then let's see, and then you got Richard Madden. You got this guy. He's from Game of Thrones. You know him, right?
Of course.
What do you think? I mean, I haven't seen him because I haven't seen Game of Thrones. Would he do good or no?
I mean,
he's Scottish though. He's not even English, so he probably wouldn't.
That's what I mean. You know, like.
So he's out because he's Scottish. Sorry, can't have a Scottish James Bond.
You funny, bro.
And then they even chose Henry Golding, who's from Crazy Rich Asians. So I mean,
I don't know that one.
I guess if they're gonna go for an Asian cat, then he might be that guy, Henry Golding.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
He has like a British accent though. And then you got Lucien Leviscount. You got this guy. He would definitely have the like hair to do it. I could see him with that hair.
The hair.
Hair.
The hair. You funny, bro.
I'm good on that one. And you got Dev Patel. If you guys want to, I mean, the Green Knight guy from the Green Knight, and he's I think he's actually Indian, but he probably grew up in Britain, and he probably has the accent, so he's out automatically. And you got Andrew Garfield, who does not.
Oh, he's British? No way.
he's the co-founder of Facebook, or I guess that's the role he played, right?
Yeah, he played. Yeah, he was in Social Network for sure.
Yeah.
But he's not British, right?
39 also continued.
Is he? He was also Spider-Man too.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say he's British. Okay, he trained.
He's actually a pretty good actor. So.
Oh, no, I don't think it's British. He just says that he trained at the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama, so he probably knows how to.
Oh, okay. That's I get it. He's but the thing with him is that he's real popular, dude.
No,
so that would help being a James Bond, because then they'll be like, oh my God, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Because he's already well known. Well known.
This would be a good one. I didn't think of him, but I don't know if he's British. I don't think he's British, but
Who is it? Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
Tom Hardy is British, isn't he?
Oh, is he British?
But see, Tom Hardy's hard. Like, I don't know if he's smooth enough to be James Bond. He's got the hardcore part down for sure.
Yeah.
But the smooth part, I don't know, man.
Yeah, he kind of walks. He doesn't. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have the athleticism, I guess you could say. You know, like.
No, I mean he yeah, I don't know if he's smooth. You gotta be smooth too. Remember, this is Bond we're talking about.
Yeah, no. So he would have been. Yeah, he's out because he. No, there's no way. When it comes to smoothness, he does not have it. You know, but he is a jiu-jitsu.
That's what I'm saying.
Expert or something like that. So he's 45 years old too. So you know he's already a little bit older.
There's nothing wrong with that though.
No, but it says right here in the article. However, at 45, he's rapidly aging out of the preferred age range.
Oh, see, so they do have a preferred. That's why there's no Statham or Elba. Okay, that's why.
Right.
That's why. That makes a lot more sense now.
And then you got Daryl McCormack. This guy.
I don't know that guy. Doesn't look familiar to me.
Me either. He's from
looks like it's gonna be Henry Cavill, bro.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Yeah, and
it's got to be Henry. He's very popular. He's been in hella stuff. It's gonna be Henry Cavill, bro.
Yeah, looks like it. Cool. Well,
that's interesting.
We gave you guys some alpha on who the next James Bond might be. It's
gonna be Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Huh? Henry Cavill. Yeah, that's who I believe it's gonna be. Out of all the people you posted, him or Andrew Garfield, those are the two most popular. But I think you actually said Henry Cavill is he's British, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think they'll go with him.
Okay.
Look, swag, like he could fit that role very easily.
You heard it here first, Average Day Joe community. Henry Cavill for James Bond, maybe.
Yeah, Amazon will do the right thing. You know it. They own the rights. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, shout out to the 24 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button for us and subscribe to our channel so we can always give you that alpha. And let's move on to some business news before we get into this whole crypto thing, because this is all associated. So today, the Dow, the U.S. stock market, the Dow falls 450 points as inflation and tariff fears hit Main Street. So it's kind of funny because, and there was also some companies they had reported losses. But crypto actually went up today, so I was surprised. But I think what is going to happen, I'll actually go over crypto a little bit later for you guys, but let me just read this article for you guys. It says, U.S. stocks fell Thursday after the world's largest retailer warned that 2025 would be a roller coaster ride and said it expected sales to slow this year amid fears that consumers are tapped out. The sour forecast for Walmart dragged down the Dow by more than 650 points, or 1.5%, before ending the day at 451 points lower. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ composite, they're dropped by 0.3%, 0.47%. Walmart stock closed with a loss at 6.5%. The decline in stocks came as investors fear a slowdown in consumer spending, which makes up 2/3 of the economy, as shoppers pull back in the face of even higher prices. Walmart acknowledged uncertainties related to consumer behavior and global economic and geopolitical conditions. Higher inflation and years of elevated interest rates continue to weigh on American shoppers, a picture that becomes more complicated for the intacted tariffs. But yeah, we shall see what's going to happen with that, because I think at the end of it all, the tariffs is actually going to help America, and we are going to put money back into the economy by having these tariffs, because what's going to happen is that companies are not going to want to produce whatever they produce outside of America, and we're actually probably going to bring a whole bunch of jobs and companies back into America just for that fact alone. So I don't think that in the long run this will be a big deal. I think this is just because everybody's kind of panicking, but we shall see. But just FYI, that is breaking news and trending news that the Dow fell today 450 points. Then that being said, let us get into this. I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of crypto news before I get into crypto. I have kind of like a 2-segment business part for you guys. So basically, sorry, I got an ad that I got to close. So basically what happened too was it looks like the crypto market is kind of going up today. And I think just even though usually crypto and stocks, they're not tied directly, they're very indirect, but crypto, it went up today and stocks went down, which usually doesn't happen. But I think one of the major drives of crypto to go up today was that it said that so Binance released the Pi network, which is the coin, it's PI, and it released its network. I had the whole thing pulled up. I don't know what actually happened to it, but I already read it anyway, so I can tell you guys, just sum it up for you guys. They released the Pi network, and for you guys that don't know what the Pi network is, the PI network is a social cryptocurrency developer platform and ecosystem designed for widespread accessibility and real-world utility. It enables users to mine and transact PI using a mobile-friendly interface while supporting applications built within its blockchain ecosystem. So this is big news, guys. They're up, like currently right now, there is not many, and even the ones that I did see, you can't really mine from like a mobile-friendly interface. You know, everything is not mobile-friendly. And Pi Network is going to let us, people mine Pi. And on top of that, with Pi now, they're actually talking about that they're going to be able to get other coins in exchange for Pi, which is like big news because previously that wasn't done before. So that's actually pretty big news, and I think that's one of the main reasons why crypto in general is going up. Let me pull up another article for you guys since I lost the other one. So it says, same one. So Pi Network's open mainnet launch causes short-lived rally for token. So it did actually already crash over 50%, but that's something that pretty much all coins when they first get released do. There might have been a lot of early holders beforehand, and once it gets released, a lot of those people sell. So this is the time to buy it because it's not going anywhere. It's a Binance chain token. And let me give you a little bit more alpha on this one if I find it really quick. So yeah, pretty much what I said already. The transition to open network will enable Pi to connect. Oh man, stupid ads. Will enable to connect with external networks on the mainnet blockchain, allowing users to conduct transactions outside the PI ecosystem. The upgrade also paves the way for potential exchange listings and integration with decentralized applications. So that's going to be really, really good since its inception in 2019. So it's already been around for a minute. Pi Network has attracted tens of millions of users, positioning itself as a mobile-friendly alternative to traditional cryptocurrencies. Supporters believe the open network launch marks a major step toward broader adoption by enabling real-world transactions. Despite the optimism, uncertainty remains. Critics point to unclear tokenomics, potentially regulatory hurdles, and the absence of confirmed exchange listings for right now. But yeah, I mean, this is really good news, guys, for the crypto market in whole, because it's going to be a crypto token that you can pretty much like buy stuff off of. It's going to have real world utility. So it's definitely one to look into, guys. I think this is one of the main reasons why crypto did go up today as well, because of this launch. And a lot of these people are us in the crypto community, we're very excited about this kind of news when we do hear about it. So that being said, let us move on to Jay's new movie of the day. We're going to see Jay's movie of the day, but there's a commercial, so we have no idea.
Oh, you don't. Yeah, I actually didn't put one on today, but the movie that is on TV, it is A Few Good Men.
Oh, okay.
one of my favorites. I haven't seen it in a long time. I was like, oh damn, that's on. So yeah, I was watching A Few Good Men.
Very nice.
Have you seen that or no?
Yeah, a long time ago. I don't remember. You can let us all know what it's about because I actually forgot what
It's a
it's about.
very good movie. It's actually it's with Jack Nicholson, Tom Cruise, Demi Moore, Kevin Bacon. But basically, so there's a base at Guantanamo Bay, and there's one of the soldiers, and basically at Guantanamo Bay they have this thing called Code Red, and basically it's when your soldiers in your unit turn on you, and they kill you basically. And so one of the soldiers was writing that he wanted out. He wanted out of the whole place because he kept getting picked on. He just wasn't up to par. He wasn't good on any of the runs. He just underperformed.
Gotcha.
And so basically he was writing to get out of there, and they said, okay, yeah, we'll transfer you, we'll release you. You know what I mean? And then basically he ended up getting killed.
Wow.
So Tom Cruise has to go in there, and he's a lawyer, and he's cool with a lot of the people from there, but he has to prove that these two Marines either didn't kill him or did kill him.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's a really good film. Like, you know what I mean? And Jack Nicholson's like the big dog, you know what I mean? The head colonel, lieutenant, and like, yeah, and he basically has to prove if the Marines did do it, that Jack Nicholson ordered it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that he gave the order. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or else, or else his clients were just they'd be going straight to jail for a long time.
Exactly.
Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely a good movie, man. It's a solid film. If you haven't seen it, you definitely have to see it for sure. That's without a doubt. Without a doubt, one of the best films.
Yeah, I seen it. It was just so long. It was in 1992, so I seen it like a long time ago. But
I mean, if you see the cast, it's crazy.
No, yeah, definitely.
It's a crazy cast, man. Like everyone is in this movie.
We did do already. Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. That's what I mean. We already did Tom Cruise.
So I guess we'll just do Jack Nicholson movies. But
yeah, we could do Jack Nicholson. We could do Demi Moore. Yeah, any one of them. You know what I mean? There's so many people in that movie, man. So I'd say Jack is. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do Jack, and then Demi Moore. We definitely maybe one of these days you could have a movie with her.
Yeah. You know, because you could even go Cuba Gooding's in it, Kevin Bacon. It's crazy, man. They'll be featured on here. Believe me, everyone will. Everyone will get their flowers.
Exactly. So for a few good men, 1 through 10, what would you rate that movie?
9.8.
9.8, really? That good?
It's solid, bro. Like, there's no bad part of the movie. Like, I can't think of one bad part of this movie. Not one. There's not one like slow part in the movie either.
Yeah.
Because the whole movie you're trying to figure out, like I said, how is he going to prove these that they're not guilty? And then if they are guilty, how is he going to get them out of it?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, very good film. Very good film.
Nice. Yeah, very, very cool. So, man, what's your favorite Jack Nicholson movie? Talking about Jack Nicholson.
Man. Like, oh man, that's a tough one, man. Like, I could go super old school with The Shining. I love that movie, you know. Obviously, we were talking about The Departed earlier, which is funny. That's one of my favorite films. Few Good Men, but I don't know what my favorite one would be out of all those, man. You know what I mean?
A lot of his movies are like, you know, I mean, he was an actor that was like big in like 80s and early 90s. All the way from
all the way to say that's what I was going to say, all the way back to that 60s, 70s, man.
The first movie I see that he actually made was in 58.
Yeah, because he's OG, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out Jack Nicholson. But yeah, you know, I believe he was the first Joker in Batman as well.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, the one I seen, I was like, man, wow. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll have to go with I don't want to be clear. Yeah, I'll go The Shining. Why not?
Shining?
Yeah, I love that movie, man. Have you ever seen it?
Oh yeah, man. If you haven't seen The Shining, you're failing at life.
I totally agree with you, man. That's what I mean. So, you know what I mean? That's one of my favorites, man. Especially, you do remember the kid in it? He's hella funny.
I know.
Red rum, red rum.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was that was one of my favorite films he did. You know, it was either gonna be that or The Departed. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll say those are like the two probably best movies from our
Well, I
time.
mean, you can't those are solid tens. You can't even, like they're tens without a doubt.
Exactly.
Stop scratching. Stop scratching. Stop scratching. But yeah, so for sure.
So what about underrated movie? What would you
Underrated. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. You know what? I'll go The Bucket List.
I was looking at that one right.
Well, it honestly, dude, I saw it. It's sad, and it's it's got Morgan Freeman in it. It's very underrated to me because if you don't know about it, like you probably never saw it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? It is a really good film, man. It's good. So that would be my underrated one for sure.
All right, I got two. I got two. I got two favorite ones on it for him. Okay, so my first favorite one, it would be and that's because you already mentioned The Departed and The Shining. Those were I would have chose those as well, but because
Obviously.
you chose those, I'm gonna give you my other two favorites of his, and I would say the first one, and this one you I don't know if you even saw this one, bro, but the first one is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, I saw it so long ago I can't even tell you the plot. You've seen that?
Oh my God, that was one of my favorite movies. I read that.
Really?
I think actually what got me into it because in school they made us read the book, and then he made the movie of it. And basically, it's about him just being like this dude who he gets put into like a mental institution. It's actually a very sad. He gets put into a mental institution, and there's this like really mean nurse in there, and he's really trying to like make everybody like he's trying to like give life to this place because everybody that's in there is mental, obviously. But he's not mental. He's more, I guess it was like a court order, but he's not really mental. He just did some bad stuff that they put him in there so he didn't have to serve time in jail. But because of him trying to like help all the other patients that are in this mental institution and just trying to like live kind of a better life, it actually I'm trying to say I'm sorry that I just don't want to give out too much, but basically what happened was he actually screwed himself over by trying to help the others that were in that mental institute. And yeah, you need to watch that movie.
Yeah, I don't remember it. Like I remember when it used to come on.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't even. Yeah, because I saw it so long ago. Like that, probably 2 decades minimum.
That's a movie that if you forgot or haven't seen, I definitely would recommend just seeing it over again because it's one of those that are like, damn, I forgot how good this movie was. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got to check that one out.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and then my other one that I really liked of his that was just super funny to me, I loved it, was Anger Management with Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, that's right, he wasn't.
Yeah, that was.
Was it Marissa Tomei in that?
I think it was Marissa Tomei. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay. I remember that one then.
Yeah, Marissa Tomei. Yep, exactly.
I remember that one. Yeah, that's
and we can't forget Woody Harrelson too. He was even in that one.
Woody was in that?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I guess he was Galaxia Security. He was the security for one of the places.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even remember that. I remember the basis, and I remember it was a funny movie because kept getting on his nerves, dude.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, it was super funny. So I would say those are my two favorite ones of his. If I had to go with underrated, Jack Nicholson, underrated movies, it was kind of hard. It's kind of hard. I also probably got two. I would say a funny one that he did, which would be Mars Attacks. I don't know if you ever seen that one.
Nope, never seen that.
Dude, that's a super funny, super stupid. It's a stupid funny. You know what I mean?
Never seen it.
But Mars Attacks, if you haven't seen that one, and then I think his other underrated one that I think he did really good in was About Schmidt.
Don't know that one either.
Yeah, those both are. See, so those are underrated, I guess you would say, of his. Yeah. So those are my two underrated of his.
Very interesting. I
Yeah,
never saw either of them.
yeah, definitely good
Mars
movies.
Attacks or about Schmidt. Yeah, never seen them.
Well, now we got something to put on the list.
Always.
Yeah, Mars Attacks was it's uh it's like a cartoon. I think he's more of the he's like well, it's like a cartoonish kind of movie, but yeah, just super funny, man. Super funny. I want to play the trailer so bad, but I have to play it without volume, or else we get copyrighted. So I don't even know if it's worth it without the volume because it's a comedy. You know what I mean? So
Okay, yeah, don't do it.
yeah, yeah.
We don't want to get in trouble again.
I know. We did it the other day, and yeah, we do have a chat from Alyssa. She says, "As good as it gets." So as good as it gets. That's a good one.
Never
of his.
seen that one.
Yeah, see, that could be another underrated one of his.
She saw as good as okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know that one. As good as it gets.
One. I think from if I remember, I think that was a little bit more of like a romantic comedy, if I remember right.
Oh, that sounds right up her alley.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I've never seen it. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Well, that is our movie for the day, guys. Let's get into this crypto, man. What's going on with these crypto? Because
Crypto.
kind of nice today for a little bit. I was like, damn. I was like, okay. And then I hear about this Wall Street thing. I'm like, damn. I hope this is not like tomorrow. Crypto's gonna get the aftershock of the Wall Street, and then we're gonna all start going down. But if Wall Street went down so much today, it's probably gonna start rising a little bit tomorrow anyway. So let me go over these prices with you guys really quick. Shout out to the 27 people watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this. And here we go. Let me share this with you guys. Bitcoin today, we are at 98,286. We are actually up 1.30% in the last 24 hours. And our biggest altcoin, Ethereum, we are sitting at 2,748. We are only up 0.33% in the last 24 hours, but it's looking good as of right now. Your fear and greed index is going up. It's at 42 neutral as opposed to 40 yesterday neutral. So it's definitely, there is less people in fear and taking their money out or taking losses. And there are more people considering putting their money in, maybe also because of Wall Street. And your Bitcoin dominance is sitting at 60.32%, while Ethereum is sitting at 10.20%. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is at 3.23 trillion, which is up 1.14% over the last day. Your top 5 trending coins, the one I just gave you all this alpha on. Number 1 is PI. That one is down 48%, just because, like I said, it just got launched. So it's a good time to buy when it goes down, and like that, especially by that much, because you know that coin in the future is going to have a lot of utility and a lot of use case. Not financial advice. Number 2 trending top coin is MIAO, Mayao, and that one is up 4.88% in the last 24 hours. Number 3 is Bitcoin. Number 4 is Kaito, Kaito, and that one is up 20.83%. Number 4 is IP, and that one is up 71.65% in the last 24 hours. Our top 5 gainers of the day is number 1, sitting on number 1 is Black Phoenix, or BPX. That one is a gainer of 1,657%. Number 2 is Dojo, DOGO. That one is up 1,520% in the last 24 hours. Number 3 is Flaky, which is up 1,457%. Number 4 is Wedgie, which is up 1,320%. Number 5 is Based Frock, which is FROC, which sounds like it would be a Coinbase coin since it's from the base. And that one is up 1,151% in the last 24 hours. All right, guys, let's look at some notable ones. There's a new one that I haven't seen, and it looks like a political one from Europe. It's called MEGA, so it's not MAGA, but it's Mega. Do you have any idea what Mega stands for, Jay?
Make Europe great again.
Exactly.
I'm just too good, man. That was too easy, bro. That's too easy. Like,
So they got their own. So Europe got their own coin, I guess. It's called Mega for all you guys who didn't know. It's up 1,100.
That was a pure guess, by the way.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, big
That's
Europe.
too funny.
And number 7, which one we've been talking about for a minute now, is still a top gainer. It's up, which is Cat X, and that one is up 647%. Mogcat is sitting at number 9. That's up 460%. Let me see if there's any other mention like notable ones I can mention. I guess you could say number 17, which is Grok, which is the AI for X platform. That's 285% in the last 24 hours that it's up. And well, they got a new one that's kind of funny. It looks it's called Doge Father.
Doge Father.
Yeah. The acronym for it is like DOGEFATHE, but the actual name of the coin is
Doge Father.
And that one is up 125%. And it looks
Well, they got Elon's face on it. What?
No, it's like a Shiba. It's like the Doge, the dog, like but like
Shiba Inu?
professional looking and stuff like.
The Shiba Inu dog?
Yeah, but he's looking like a like a Godfather from like a mafia or something.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Besides that one, I don't see any other ones that are that notable to mention. Yeah, so I don't have any other ones for you guys as of right now. So yeah, that is our crypto news. Looking good right now. It looks like it's going up as long as we don't. Just be careful tomorrow, guys. Like I said, the crypto might go down a little bit because of the Wall Street. I think it might be like a little mirror effect because of it. But if not, then crypto, as of right now, it's a neutral. It's not going into fear. So it looks like there is more money to be poured into it or being poured into it. So it's looking good for us, guys. All the crypto bros and girls out here. And let's move on to some weather news for you guys. Let's give you tomorrow's weather. So this will be for February 21st. We want to give you that. We will give you the average day highs for February 21st for you guys, which will be tomorrow since we're doing the show today. And let me pull up this map for you guys. So tomorrow, if you're trying to, it's looking, so we had a very cold front, which they're calling a polar vortex, which was going through the whole Midwest. It looks like that is up, like subsiding back up north. Subsiding back up north. So even Minute, North Dakota, where it has been really cold for a very long time, is going to be sitting at 31 degrees, which is like pretty much freezing. Not like 3 degrees or negative where it was before. So that's a good thing for all my people in the Midwest. If you're trying the coldest tomorrow, what it looks like will be in International Falls, which is, I believe, in Minnesota, and that is going to be at 21 degrees. And if you're trying to escape into the heat, then your best bet on the East Coast will be Miami, which is 74 degrees and partly cloudy. But on the West Coast, it's actually looking pretty nice for LA, San Diego. You guys will be high 70s in LA to probably mid 70s in San Diego with partly cloudy conditions. That said, going from west to east, San Francisco tomorrow, you will be looking at 64 degrees, partly cloudy. Seattle, 51 degrees, rain. If you're going into Phoenix, it'll be 78 degrees, partly cloudy. Las Vegas, 68 with 68 sunny. Salt Lake City will be partly cloudy at 40 degrees. You got Denver at 43 degrees, partly cloudy. Albuquerque, you guys will be pretty sunny at 57 degrees. While Kansas City, you guys will be sitting at 25 degrees. You're still kind of recovering from the cold. 33 degrees in Oklahoma with sunny conditions. For some reason, it's kind of funny because the southern part of Texas, like it looks like some of that cold grip kind of did go away, and there's like this whole little gap area of warmer weather. But for some reason, a lot of the cold did stick around in southern Dallas, even though the other part of the Midwest has been kind of warming up. So tomorrow, Dallas, for your highs for February 21st, you guys will be only at 38 degrees, while San Antonio will be the same. And Houston, you guys will be cloudy with only 40 degrees. New Orleans tomorrow, you guys will be sitting at 50 degrees. Memphis, 32 degrees. St. Louis, you will be at 28 degrees with sunny conditions, while Chicago, 29 degrees, sunny conditions. Detroit will be at 29 degrees as well with partly cloudy, and Minneapolis will be with sunny conditions at 23 degrees. If you're traveling to the East Coast to Tampa, will be 66 degrees with partly cloudy. Jacksonville, you'll be at 52 degrees with partly cloudy conditions. Atlanta, 45 degrees, partly cloudy, while Washington, D.C., you guys will be at 37 degrees with windy conditions. New York, you will be sitting at 36 degrees with partly cloudy conditions. Buffalo will be at 22 degrees with cloudy conditions. And Boston, you will be at 31 degrees with as well with partly cloudy conditions. So that will be the weather for February 21st. So when you see some of our shorts tomorrow, or if you watch our live tomorrow, it will be for tomorrow's weather that we are doing this. That being said, let us move on to our horoscopes. I know we got 30 people watching and they want to hear tomorrow's for February 21st, the horoscope. So we can kind of guide you along your day, which will be Friday. And it is always a good day when it is Friday. So first house of the zodiac, we got Aries. That is my sign. And tomorrow the universe will deliver an unexpected shift, which could direct you toward exciting new possibilities. Maintain psychological and emotional readiness because unexpected opportunities might appear through unlikely situations. Then we got our Taurus. Tomorrow, the day will encourage you to pause your activities to restore your energy levels. The steady momentum of your life requires a break to focus on health and wellness. Make time for relaxation through peaceful walks and cozy evenings without feeling guilty. Our Geminis, new opportunities emerge tomorrow as you forge genuine connections through meaningful interactions. Your personal magnetism reaches its maximum level, so this becomes an ideal period for meaningful talks and fresh social connections. Our Cancers, tomorrow guides you toward liberation through habitual routines to discover fresh, uncharted territories. Your strength and capabilities surpass understanding, so you'll gain clarity by venturing beyond your current zones. Then we got our Leos, which is Jay's sign. Tomorrow calls for a mindful approach to financial matters. A brief financial analysis and goal setting will create lasting financial security and stability. An investment opportunity for your future should be evaluated thoroughly because decisions made right now will generate future benefits. Then we got our Virgo. You should dedicate tomorrow to creating personal equilibrium through mindful self-practice. Your life will transform through the power of steady habits that build up over time, regardless of their size. Take time to evaluate the areas you want to improve, then make the small, achievable initial changes. Our Libras, the day ahead brings an opportunity to deepen emotional bonds with important people in your life. The power of meaningful dialogue develops stronger relationships across all types of relations. Spend quality time listening to others while sharing your feelings and building space for comprehension. Our Scorpios, a new phase of life approaches tomorrow, so you must release everything that does not benefit you anymore. Your life will welcome new powerful opportunities once you free yourself from unwanted habits, mindsets, and situations. Transformation often brings discomfort, yet it guides you toward developing into a stronger, wiser version of yourself. Then we got our Sagittarius. Tomorrow, your dedication and determination will be the essential factor leading you toward progress. Your goals will guide your path, yet your actions will create the foundation for success. Your dedication for taking any action, no matter the size, will help you move toward your dreams because you trust your capabilities. Our Capricorns, the future allows you to welcome creative expression through every direction. New inspirations emerges when you immerse yourself in creative experiences or innovative ideas. When you step outside your regular patterns and let your imagination guide you, new unexpected opportunities will appear. Aquarius, your presence tomorrow will determine the energy dynamics around you. While harmony functions as the central element, Creating peace around you will help you draw the positive balance you desire. Simple gestures of compassion and empathy throughout your domestic life and professional work will generate positive effects that expand across your surroundings to support love and creative expression. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Express yourself confidently during this day or tomorrow. Your words possess transformative power because speaking truthfully will create clarity throughout your personal and professional interactions. The time has arrived to share your inner thoughts because releasing emotions will create a sense of freedom. So that will be tomorrow, February 21st, your guys' horoscope, just to kind of help you lead throughout your day. That being said, shout out to the 31 people watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this for all the output that we give you. And let's get on to the conspiracy of the day with Jay. What is your conspiracy today?
Well, I was thinking about sleeping patterns. So, I have different sleeping patterns, obviously. I have some very drastic ones. So I was thinking about the direction I sleep. So, I remember reading about sleeping direction, like in, the theories about it.
Yep.
And yeah, so basically they say if you sleep toward the west, that's your most relaxing and most comfortable when you're sleeping west. So I've tried it and I totally agree with it actually. Sleeping east, you're more restless, you move around and you always like you're never fully like comfortable. Do you know what I mean by that? You're always tossing and turning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I've tried that one too. And I've slept north as well. Sleeping north, they say, is the worst because of the blood rushing to your head. I obviously, with me, I've tried all of them, right? But yeah, it's crazy to me how just sleeping a certain direction triggers certain things. It trips me out. Have you ever had problems with sleeping or no?
I always have problems with sleeping.
Oh, so you all see, like with me, I make sure to have really full days. As you know, like I said, my sleeping is very drastic, right?
Yeah.
So when I go to bed, sometimes I'm just so exhausted that when I lay it down, lay my head down, I'm done.
But you know what my problem is, right?
Huh? What?
Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh,
What?
this
I
is
don't.
my sleeping problem right here. This guy right here.
Why?
Because of him, I can't sleep that well because
What are you
cats are
talking about?
nocturnal.
Okay,
So,
I'm nocturnal. What's your point?
so what I'm saying is that even if I try to go to sleep like around 3 or 4 when it's like we were getting out of the gym, it's really
Uh-huh.
hard for me because of the fact that they won't let me. Like,
So
not
why
only
don't you go to sleep when the sun comes up? That's probably
that's
when they go to sleep.
no, that's usually what I have to do. But it's
Oh,
hard.
so that's what I'm saying. So there shouldn't be anything wrong with that because you should be fully tired at that time. You should be like, all right, dude, I'm knocking.
Oh, for sure.
And then if they're knocked, you're knocked, right?
For sure.
But have you noticed, like, so have you ever, so there's times where my body's like, bro, you've been sleeping this way too many times. You need to switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
And I know when I do that, I feel excellent.
Yeah.
Like it goes along with everything though. Like it's weird because like I really feel like I don't know why, but I really feel the change when I change my position of sleeping.
Yeah, definitely.
And not only changing the position, the direction, even like my left or right side.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a trip. It trips me out, man. You know what I mean? But I know after I've had a full day, like getting everything done, hitting the gym, eating, everything. When I knock out, I'm done for, dude. I sleep like a rock, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nothing's gonna wake me up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I get quality sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I was thinking about that.
I need to first I need to get a compass to see exactly if I'm like facing north, because maybe that's also another reason. Because
I
I
don't
mean,
think you're facing north, dude. Okay? You know north, south, east, west.
yeah.
It doesn't look like it looks like you're facing. I don't know if that's east or west. I don't know.
I,
Yeah, you should get.
no,
There's a
no,
compass built into your phone, bro.
I know I'm not in my room though. This is not my room.
Okay. I'm okay. My
Yeah,
bad.
but
Okay,
my head is faced towards San Francisco. You know, so I'm facing north as of.
that is north. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
But also, I mean, when you're like taking 101, San Francisco, like, yes, it is a certain direction, but it might not be like direct north. It could be like north.
Well, it could be like northeast or northwest. Yeah, I get it.
So I need to see if one of those might be stronger than the other one, where my head is actually placed. You know, so
Yeah.
I need to see that. But
Yeah.
no, I definitely agree with you on the sleeping patterns and stuff, because and actually the room that I'm in now that you do see behind me, in a few months I am going to, because this is my studio and I'm planning to move to this room because it's a bigger room, and I want a bigger room. You know, my other room is a little bit smaller. I liked it because
Cool.
it
Yeah.
was for the cats.
Yeah.
But at this point, I'm gonna worry more about, you know, me and like me sleeping, because there's still windows and the cats could still look out. You know, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was thinking about that, and that's why I wanted to do sleep direction theory.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
So
I wanted something more practical, because I always bring up, you know, like always like, you know, Catholic stuff and like religion stuff.
So do you know all the like directions of what is good, like what is good for what, or what happens if you do it this way and that way? Like, do you know that or no?
Yeah, I just said it.
You said it. Okay. Well, I know it's bad for you, and you said
no. Well, I mean, like, yeah. So north, like they say, the blood rushes to your head more. You know what I mean? I didn't really experience that when I slept north. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I mean, like I said, the east, the tossing and turning, I definitely have experienced that. And the west, sleeping toward the west, most relaxing, most comfortable. I do agree with that the most.
Okay.
Because I've tried all of them. You know what I mean? Like I said, the north one, I don't know. Maybe they say that, but I don't know. I didn't really experience that. But like I said, also when I sleep, sometimes I'm knocked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so I'd have to like do that on a night where, you know, where I'm going to bed, but I'm not like fully knocked. Like I have to lay there and be like, okay, you know,
Right.
and really like feel it, you know.
And your head is positioned which way right now?
I usually sleep west.
West. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But sometimes I need that change. Sometimes I'll just switch up just because, just to see, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely.
There's times where I just need that change, man. You know, where I need to, all right, dude, I've been sleeping this way. Let me switch something around. You know, like I said, even if it's turning my body. You know what? I've been sleeping on my left side. Let me try sleeping on my right side, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Just to switch it up. You know, I feel it's good to do that type of stuff.
Right.
So you get quality sleep. You need, you know, it's not so much about like, you need to get quality sleep, because if you're sleeping, you got to be able to prepare the body, or not prepare, to recover the body, you know.
Right.
That's the only time our bodies really fully recover is when we sleep.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
something that is very important to do.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, especially like after I have a hard night at the gym, man. Oh, dude, I need that rest.
Oh, I already know.
You know,
I do too.
Oh yeah, back in the day, bro, I used to be able to, you know, get an hour, 2 hours sleep and be just fine.
Oh, I know.
It's not like that no more, man. I can't be running like that no more. I need like quality sleep.
I know.
It's very weird, very odd.
It is what it is, but hey, you get older, you definitely need more sleep, you know.
That's what I mean, man. The recovery though, you know, it's longer to recover, especially from the gym.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so
cool. Or that is our conspiracy of the day. So if you guys didn't know, you guys take out your compass, check which way your head is
west.
And if it's positioned north, then you will need to switch your bed around because that is supposedly not the best. That's the worst for you to
Yes.
position to sleep in.
And east.
And east. So don't. So you guys, don't sleep west or east with your heads south
Yeah.
or
West.
west. That's the only
Yeah.
two that you're gonna. That will be for your health the best. I guess.
Beneficial. Yeah, the most benefit.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is our show for the day. Thank you so much to the 30 people watching. We love you guys. Here on the channel, we have, our motto, which is health, wealth, and happiness. So that's pretty much what we try to give you every day, with the trending topics as well. And, before we go, we always got to hear Jay's final word of the day. What's your final wisdom or the final Jay's wisdom?
You have to, I would say today will be vibration. Like, if you vibrate on a different frequency, everything can come to you, man. You know what I mean? I've noticed that, way throughout my life with a lot of the blessings I receive. It's because I'm vibrating on a higher frequency. You know what I mean? And yeah, like I said, just stay focused, stay disciplined, have that plan and goal in mind so you can achieve what you want to achieve. But be sure, I would even say write it down. They say the 369 theory. You ever heard of it or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nikola Tesla, like basically, you're writing things down 369 times, and yeah, it's definitely a game changer, man. Especially if you know what you want, and you have the goal in mind, and you know how to achieve it. Just have the plan and just execute.
Definitely.
Always.
Well, you heard it here exclusive first, guys, because Jay does not usually talk too much spirituality. But man, I'm telling you, today something he got. I can tell he got really good sleep or something. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Oh man,
That's too funny, man.
yeah, you're totally right, and I believe the same thing too. With the vibration and everything.
Always.
If you guys are doing the right thing, if you guys are going to the gym, if you guys are.
Yep.
Having a good diet and you're not putting a lot of junk in
Yep.
your bodies, you're going to be on the higher vibration. You're going to be able to
Always.
attract things into your life, whether it be through affirmation, whether it be through your dream. But you're going to see all this stuff coming into your life, and it's a beautiful blessing and a beautiful thing. So, thank you for those words of wisdom, Jay. That is beautiful, and that is our show for today. So. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We will be back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time for another, great show for you guys to give you the alpha on everything. And of course, the scores for tonight's games, whatever happens.
That's right. For the weekend, we gotta sign it off for the weekend, so it's gonna be a good one.
Yep, and I'll see if there's any UFC, and if there is, we'll talk about that for you guys as well.
For sure. All the sports will be always brought out. For sure.
Exactly. All right, guys. Well, till tomorrow. Health, wealth.